Okay, so we're going to go ahead and move on to the election of the 2017 chair and vice chair. And we should just take some nominations on the floor, or
I nominate Dee.
I second that.
Do we want to give any background?
Yeah, we need to give a little background on this because
I'm going to let Pete do
it's a little bit weird. I'm going to let Joan do it because I
Joan?
think she's more officious than I am.
Okay, so the situation was last year was that we had elected George Clyding to be our chair, and Dee was going to be the vice chair. Unfortunately, due to life circumstances, George had to resign, and so Dee was advanced to the vice chair. But we had made the change, to chair. But we had made the change in our bylaws that each year the vice chair would be automatically the next year elevated to chair, so we would only have a chair election every other year. So really, Dee already has been nominated, but truly this is her spot to take because she was elected vice chair in 2016, and so should have succeeded to chair in 2017. But in the interest of fairness, she wanted to open it up to anybody who wanted to be chair. And then, of course, we also need a vice chair because that person will take over the succession to be chair in 2018. Any questions about the bylaws and the succession of our vice chair and chair structure?
It's pretty basic. But I'd like to nominate Tamika Price, who is not here
Second.
today, for vice chair.
I second. I third it. I was too slow.
Yep. So we could just make a slate. We don't have to spend a lot of time on this. So it's Dee to be chair again, or her official term as chair, Tamika to be vice chair. Then Tamika would move up next year to be chair, and we'd have to find ourselves another vice chair January of next year.
So something to think about for next year, if anybody is interested in the vice chair position for next year.
Well, so the thing is, if you spend a year as vice chair, which Dee didn't have this advantage, is that then you're the right-hand person to the chair, and you sit in on the agenda settings and the steering committee group. So, you have an opportunity to grow into the job. You're not just thrown into it like we did with Dee.
But she swim, right?
Yeah, she did an exemplary job, and you're not alone when you step into a vice chair or the chair because you do have the steering committee that's going to support you and be there to run past ideas. So it's not a solitary position.
Procedural question, don't we have to vote?
Yes.
Well, we haven't done with nominations yet, but
Oh, okay.
So I accept your nomination for chair.
I have no other nominations.
No one.
Anybody else? Good. Close the floor to the vote.
Okay, I move we go ahead and vote for our slate of chair and vice chair as proposed.
Aye.
Aye.
Opposed?
Any abstentions? Okay, Dee,
Welcome,
congratulations.
Thank you.
You know what they say, no good deed goes unpunished.
Right? Okay, so we're gonna.
Somebody can call Tamika and let her know.
Yeah, she's downstairs.
She knew. We talked to her.
Yeah,
about
we
that.
talked to her. Don't worry.
Okay.
Yeah, someone should ask her.
Next
We
meeting,
spoke to her
like,
for several weeks. We talked to her for several
Oh, I
weeks.
think, yeah.
We don't do that.
the day you didn't show up.
Yeah, I know.